Alright, so this is my little Tekkit world. I'm not playing Technic, I'm playing Tekkit, which I know is the multiplayer version of Technic, but I'm playing Tekkit and then playing single player because that's what I did the very first time and it works, it's fun and whatever. On Technic, there's just too much going on that I don't understand quite yet. I'm sure it's not that difficult to get into, but I'm comfortable playing Tekkit and it's fun, so I'm going to stick with that for now. Um, so the reason I'm making this is just, I don't know, gotta point out the things that I've learned. I made a couple of other videos, but I wasn't talking in them, so I couldn't really explain what I was thinking properly without typing it out. And I don't like typing shit out. So. Anyways, so overclockers, Yogscast, make some overclockers. Never mind some. Make frickin' a ton of overclockers. Okay. You want to make a factory? You need your machines overclocked. Like there's no question. And then this for me, I use two macerators side by side. But you don't need a wall of macerators for all your different ores. Just have a couple. Use some advanced insertion pipes. What that does is it makes it so that only one type of ore can go into the macerator at a time, but it will always go in if it can. If it can't, it goes to the next one. And then if it can't again, poof, back into the loading box. And then it just repeats the cycle until it can fit. I've also got all of the ore from the quarry going straight in to the loading box. So it simplifies things. You don't have all these different boxes and different pipes and different macerators for different ores. Just one for everything, or two for everything rather. But they have to be overclocked. You're going to be sitting there forever. You have to overclock your stuff if you want it to be productive. Okay, so and then that goes over to this box. And that's loading the induction furnace. So, a lot of people have induction furnaces already. Good for you. That's awesome. I have the same system with the advanced insertion pipe. So if it can fit, it'll go in. If it can't, back in the box. And it'll keep cycling till it can fit. But I mean, it can almost always take whatever you're throwing at it. Almost always. But there's two outputs. So guess what? If you put two wooden pipes, you get twice the output. Here, I'll show you. I'll see if I can show you myself. Yes. Oh no, that's already refined. We don't need that. So I'll go over here. One there. One there. Watch. Twice the output. Even if you have two engines on each one, this thing goes fast. It can, like you need to keep up with your machine if you want to be max efficiency. And then those go underground. They go over here, and then I use advanced insertion pipes to load my bars chests as well. So this will get loaded up first, and then this one, and this one. And if all three of those are full, it'll go into here, which is an energy condenser, so it'll turn it all into dark matter. I don't know. That's my theory. I can't imagine what I would do with more than 3 boxes of ore. And if I did need more than that, well, that's something that I would have to plan. So, but you can always condense it. So, like, I don't see why I would need more than 3 boxes of bars. So, I was saving dust for a while, and then I would put it manually into the induction furnace. But I figured, you know what? Once I got bronze, which I have a little bit of right here, I don't really need to save the dust. I'll just macerate it all, get it done, and then it's ready to go in bar form. So that's that little system. Here's my extractor. My God, anyone that watches Yogcast, or any of the people that are in the Yogscast, if you happen to see this, please take note. put your sticky resin, that sticky resin, put it in your condenser. Look at that. You can condense sticky resin, okay? And then you do not stick it in the furnace. You put it in the extractor. My goodness, please put it in the extractor. Okay? And again, overclock your extractor. Um, don't play games. Overclock your stuff. A lower power supply can only take about maybe 3 or 4 overclockers. As you increase your power supply, you can add more to each machine. So that's that. And then I've got all my I've got 2 or 3 or 4 actually energy condensers. This one's for like just crap, turning just random anything into diamonds. This is my power flower. That's it. Power flower. My power flower, turning that energy into red matter. And then I've got all my crap that I just don't want extra of. Coal, flint, all this crap. All going into this condenser making diamonds. And then it's sucking the diamonds out. Back into the filtration system. And back into these jewels and precious gems and such. So that's as far as that goes. Not too much else to talk about there. My goodness. I mean, maybe I'm overdoing it. I don't know. I probably am, but it's not that hard to make solar arrays. And it's just continuous. Like, you never run out. Like, let's say it becomes night like it is actually starting to right now. Just go to sleep. Even if you're playing multiplayer, I'm pretty sure you can go to sleep as long as everyone in your chunk goes to sleep. I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, but I think that's how it works. And even then, yell at the people you're playing multiplayer and say, go to bed when it's nighttime. And if no one wants to do that, you just make lots of batteries. Like I've got 4 MFSUs. I won't run out of power. And those MFSUs are being powered by 2 high voltage solar arrays with a backup geothermal generator. Now that was a lot more work to gather all that lava. I tried getting it from these volcanoes that are all over, and there's like no fucking lava in them. It was so disappointing. So I went underground and I found this huge lake actually that pretty much filled them. So that's good. But the bottom line is, Yogscast, get on your power supplies. Overdo it. Just overkill your power. That's my best advice, because you're gonna run out of power eventually, and you're gonna be mad that you weren't thinking ahead, kind of thing. As far as voltage goes, here's something that I learned. This is high voltage. This is a high voltage line. It is coming straight out of the MFSU, and it is going to, this one's going to that medium voltage transformer, and that's going to a Tesla coil. But high voltage power can go right into an energy link and power a quarry, and nothing blows up. So you can send high energy or high voltage electricity all the way down these wires without having to put batteries in between and trying to hack things. You can just go high voltage, which just goes and goes and goes. Look at how far. This is one wire, no batteries in between, and it's powering these 2 quarries. No problems at all. So I guess the tip there is always go high voltage, and then if you need to power something along that line, It's not hard to change the voltage of electricity. Here I want another Tesla coil, so I put a transformer, put the Tesla coil, done. Yeah, I like Corys. I love Corys. I think they're just badass. They're pretty much like cheap labor, student labor, really, really cheap, below minimum wage. Um, these guys are great because you only have to pay them once, and then they work for a long, 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 long time. And that's why I make them big, because why not? Why not make them just huge? That looks way cooler than a bunch of little holes in the ground like this over here. It just looks weird and whatever. But anyways, I guess that's pretty much it. Those are just the things I really wanted to talk about. Is a little bit of the filtration and simplifying your maceration and furnacation process, and energy. Overdo your energy. Take the time. Make a high voltage solar array. One should do. I made two just because I was bored and I like to overdo things. But you get that one high voltage and you won't have to worry about power anymore. You just get some batteries and, MFSUs, and you're golden. So that's it. I am thinking of building something here, some type of production line. Problem is, it's single player, and I don't know what the fuck to produce. Like, what do I want to make a bunch of? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to make. I can make a bunch of chests, or maybe I'll make a bunch of. I really don't know. Maybe if people want to leave comments, they can suggest something. They play Tekkit. They know something that I could mass produce. It would be fun. And by all means, leave a comment, and I'll probably give it a try. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.